Hey Scotty. It's late here and I'm headed to bed, but I just wanted to say hello. That fog is thick.
It is thick. Thanks, Autobot, for stopping by. Yeah, it is late. I'm just testing a couple things anyways and then shutting it down. But thanks for stopping by and thanks for the resub there. I'll probably be streaming again during the day today or something like that. Or, well, not today, but tomorrow or sometime tomorrow, a little bit earlier anyway. So if you have time to stop by then, we'll see you then. But have a good sleep there, Autobot. And glad to see that you're doing okay, especially after the weather you guys had there the last couple days. Oh, I'm stuck in the fog again. I installed that Orbex mesh or whatever that Blue Team Flyer was talking about earlier, so I thought I'd give it a shot and make sure that everything's working alright before I stream again during the day today sometime or later on anyways. How's your morning going there, Coleman? Thanks for coming back again. So early for you anyways. It's early. Turn believer, right? I'm not gonna be on long either. I'm just testing this out. So as soon as I get to just kind of retrace my steps from earlier, but not quite. I just took off from the airport that we landed at earlier today and just retracing the steps going back to Keflavik where we started off at just to see whether there's any difference in frames or not. So as soon as I land, I'm gonna be ending the stream because I wasn't really planning on doing it anyways. But it's nice of you to come by again though. That's a good reason considering what you're going through right now. How are they doing? Any improvement at all or anything, or it doing any better? that sucks, but at least they're stable though. That's one good thing. How are you doing? Oh, you've been up all night. Jesus. Can't blame you though. Probably having a hard time sleeping with that on your mind. Just think positive. Positive thoughts. Especially the fact that they're stable, that's a good thing. Well, that's good. At least it's something to take your mind off of it, or at least try to somewhere to talk anyways. See, there's somebody to take your mind off of everything. Sim Caesar just pops in. I'm not staying long there, Sim. I know you thought that I was streaming tonight, but I think it was a little bit confused with streaming tomorrow night. I was going to do kind of like a split day tomorrow. Stream earlier in the day and then do another stream at night, and that's what I was planning on doing, but I installed the Orbex mesh that Routine Flyer was talking about, so I thought I'd give it a test anyways, make sure that everything's working before I go ahead and stream again. So far, so good. Yeah, that's pretty good how they came up with doing those emotes like that now. I'm surprised they didn't have them sooner though. Or, I mean, giving you the capability to do animated emotes, considering that the better TTV ones were there for as long as they have been. I think I can start descending now. I think I'm past the point where the Omega 38K. How's your night going, or morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are? So I'm just descending down into Keflavik right now. That's where I was going to land, and got it down just because so far it seems like the test is going okay anyway, so I'm sure it'll be alright when I stream again later on. It's going all right. I'm just testing out I did the Orbex mesh or whatever from Iceland, because the team flyer pointed out that a lot of the standard scenery is kind of flat in areas where it shouldn't have been. So I did the Orbex mesh up. Installed that, and it's made a difference. So I'm just testing to make sure that the frames are good. But so far it's been going all right though. Been flying now for 40. Well, no, not 40 minutes. Probably about half an hour. No stutters or anything like that. Just kind of land here and see how things go still till the end. But so far it's been working all right. That's good that you're doing well. Hoping that we pop out of the clouds pretty soon. It's almost right underneath us. Yeah, they drop a little bit faster. Down a little more. Actually, I almost think this might have helped a little bit with the stutters because I had a couple stutters earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was because of the scenery or if it was because of the network. Just with how Microsoft's network kind of has the stutters once in a while. But so far, it seems to be all right though. There, now I can see the ground. Down to 1,000 and level off. Let's see what the winds are here. Runway 19. They're your friends too. Oh man, you're lucky also to have them. We're all lucky to have each other. That's true. I'm not gonna make that up. I gotta stop that with the track error. You know what I just. I'm gonna mess that up, but it's manual Mac. Yes, or Manuel Mac, yes. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm just doing a short test stream right now. I installed a couple things for MSFS and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to cause stutters or anything when I do an actual stream. So be ending this soon, but still got a couple minutes before I land here anyways. And fly the rest of it. See the beacon. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised. I was actually kind of every other time I've seen people install Orbix stuff, even in P3D and X-Plane and stuff like that, I've always seen stutters and stuff like that. And so far in this, it's been good, even though I know that was just the mesh or whatever, so it's probably not much that would cause it, but it sure has made a difference though. I almost kind of think I might have made it smoother somewhat. Because I don't think the scenery's kind of popping in and out as much as it does when you're flying along, where the level of detail is always constantly changing. Yeah, so am I. Especially when I mean, if what they're saying it's gonna do, as far as frames go and stuff like that, and being able to up your settings and stuff like that, like I'm really curious to see what it's gonna be like. Not only that, there's the when DX12, I mean, or yeah, DX12 comes out or whatever, that's gonna make a difference too. It's gonna make a difference for a lot of people. Hopefully it makes it to the point where people aren't even gonna be worried about having to get a 3080 or anything like that. I'm only running, well, I'm not only running, I'm saying I'm running a 2080 Super, and for the most part I have no problems with it. Sorry, Crowman, as soon as I land or whatever, I'll take a look at that message there. Keep forgetting that this plane does that. Little low. I wasn't going to try to do an NDB approach or VOR, I mean, yeah, VOR approach or anything like that, just because I don't have the patience for it right now. the center line. Floating that one, holy God. You know, I'd hope it was butter for floating that much. I think the taxiway's way up there at the end of the runway almost, or halfway between where I am and the end of it. There it is. That actually is pretty smooth, considering that there's clouds too, which usually add to how much your frames would drop and stuff like that. Like that actually was. I almost think it was smoother than it was earlier before I installed the Corbex mesh. Gotta put Snippy out shortly once the sun gets higher. Garden will get busy then, like the hospital visiting time. Thanks for sticking around to watch me land there, Crowman, but I understand that you gotta go too because your other stuff going on is a lot more important than this. You can still see Sim waving at the top of the chat. Yeah, those emotes, you really do notice them. I think if they do get distracting though too, from what I was seeing, you can turn the motion part of it off, I think, too. But really, it's not that bad that they're distracting though, from what I see anyways. Getting so fussy with where I'm going to park. I'll just put it anywhere. There we go. Over here is good. Alright, so for a little short test stream, it seemed to go alright. Yeah, that sneaky one is a good one. And like you said earlier too, when you were using it in that one chat there where the two, with that debate, it was actually pretty good. But alright, Crowman, thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello again. Hopefully things get better for you throughout the day. We'll see you later on, possibly. I'm gonna shut down here anyways, and this will be it for me for tonight because I gotta get to bed. You take care too. Late spot. Alternator off. And the RPM's back. Oh, I forgot to lock that in. Funny how that prop's still spinning. Usually it would have stopped by now. I've never seen that before. No wonder. Oh, that doesn't do anything either. Huh. You have a good one there too, Omega 380. I mean 38 cables. We'll see you around. Thanks for coming by for the few minutes that I was doing this test stream. Have a good night or a good day. There we go. Now it's stopped. All right. So since I did start, even though it was only a half an hour ago, Autobot TV came in with a resub for 3 months. But I had to leave because it was late too. He had to get to bed. But thanks for that, Autobot, if you hear this. And Manuel Macias, thanks for the follow as well too. And even though it's kind of an impromptu stream and a short one, everybody that came in, thanks for coming by and saying hello. I appreciate that, even though it's late and or early, depending where you are. And I kind of feel bad now because I'm shutting it down to instead of carrying on, but I got to be up early in the morning too for something that came up earlier on in the week that is kind of coming to an end tomorrow, so I gotta be up early for that. But I'll be around again sometime after lunch. I'll start a stream probably around 1 p.m. I'll be home a little bit before that, so I should have time to have lunch and stuff before I start doing another stream. So around 1 p.m. Pacific time, I'll start up another one. We'll stream for. I'll probably try to stream for a few hours at least, anyways, or maybe even try to do a longer one. Just try to do one long stream, or I might even do 2 short ones tomorrow, or one decent length one and one short one. I'm not really too sure yet. I haven't come up with a schedule or try to figure out how I want to do this, especially around work and other things and stuff like that. But we'll figure something out here over the next little while and come up with something a little more consistent. But other than that, everyone, thanks for coming by. Have a good night or have a good day. And I appreciate the company, and we'll find somebody to raid, even though it's. Yeah, we'll find somebody to raid for sure. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Who we got on? Arctic Turn's on still. Yeah, we'll go to Arctic Turn. I just gotta do one quick here. Make it a little bit easier for when I get there too. Wasn't really prepared. Considering I wasn't expecting anybody even show up for this. Make sure I call it right. Alright, I'll let this run for a few seconds and then we'll hop over there and say hello. But thanks everybody. We'll see you around later on. Thanks L2K for coming by again. Sorry if I missed saying hello to you earlier too. I didn't know if you popped me in. I missed you saying anything before, but thanks for coming by again. I will be around again for a longer stream later on in the day today. And have a good night, everyone.